Good morning, children. Now, this is a continuation of geographical features and prehistoric India. So, as I told you, I explained about the geographical features of India, and like I told you, in the north it's Himalayan mountain, and there from important passes like Khyber and Bolan, enemies entered, the intruders had come, and next we are having northern. Down we are having Indo-Gangetic plains of northern plains, where the soil was very fertile, and Harappan civilization had emerged there, had flourished there, and Vedic culture started there. And next, when we come to Deccan Plateau, there Mauryas and Guptas had ruled. And next, it's also called as Central Higher Lands, and next Central Highlands. And we come to the coastal places. It's in the western side, Arabian Sea, coastal place, and coastal places of Bay of Bengal to the eastern side, and down we are having Indian Ocean and three side coastline. From these coastlines, okay, important ports were there, and from these coastline, Romans, that were foreigners, were trading with us. We come to know from our history of India. And next, through these geographical features, each and every place has some importance about history had emerged there. And now we come to the prehistoric India. What is prehistoric period? What is prehistoric period? See, prehistoric means what? Like long back. See, after we came to write and all, we are having, in the earlier chapter, you learned about the sources of history. So many things we got, evidences we got to know inscriptions and other things, right? So these prehistoric things, only the things are available with us, from where we can tell that this belong to so many years back, and some writing is there. What is this prehistoric period? That is the period before we came to know about, before the invention of writing. Okay, there was no discovery of linguistic languages means, like Kannada is a language of linguistic language of Karnataka. Telugu is a linguistic language of Andhra Pradesh, like this. Medium of talking is linguistic language. Okay, so these languages are not found, they were not there, and writing was not yet invented. After the like we came to know, the historians, after what they predict is archaeologists and everybody, like after the writing of, when after the invention of writing, one course of history, and before it, it is one course of history. So this, before the invention of writing, what the history is there, that is called the prehistoric period. The period before the invention of writing is called as prehistoric period. So what is prehistoric period? You have to write the period before, please note down in points notebook, children, the period, because I may give you home assignments which will be based on these points, as well as class will be, PDFs will be sent, notes and all. So from there also these questions will be there. You have to read, learn, and then write the answers only one time. So the period before the discovery of writing is called prehistoric period. Okay. Now, what was his nature? What was his food habits? What was man's, human beings' food habit? And what was their nature? What they wore? And where they were living? So, during this time, we take back you to 12 million years this had emerged. Okay, this history had emerged for 12 million years back. Okay, this was going on. So the early man, the prehistoric human being, how he lived, he like they lived, they used the flesh of animals and the leaves they had put together, and they were wearing it. And next, the food habits were the only the animal hunting. Hunting was their main this thing. And next, they hunted animals, they ate it, and whatever they found on the plants, if they found, they used to eat. Otherwise, they were only the animal eaters. They were hunting and eating, hunting animals and eating their flesh. And to tear that, what kind of tools they were using? They used all the stones and sharp edges. They mended it and they made them as they used their tools. And after some time, what happened? First, they were using only stones, and next they sharpen it, and then next they use them wood. Then they used wood, then they used bones of animals to for their handles and all, axes and all. So first stone was there, and for this stone shape they used the handles of the wood and bones. Okay, axes. So and sharp edges were made, and some tools are like this. Okay. So the food habits, what they were wearing, the clothing, covering. For covering them, they used to use leaves and what you call flesh, skin of animals. Skin of animals. And food habits was food habits hunting and eating flesh of animals. So flesh of animals. Okay. Next, the nature of that, he moved from one place to another. Nature was that he moved from one place to another. Another to in search of food. In search of food. He did not stay in one place. Okay, he was like moving. Okay, so next, what were his habits? Like when we observe what and see, that is the what were his covering, what he is to cover on his body. He is to cover leaves and then the skin of animals. Then his food habits were hunting animals and eating their flesh. And next, he used to, and his nature was not to stay in one place. He is to move from one place to another in search of food. Now, what kind of tools he used to hunt the animals? To hunt the animals, what kind of tools he used? Please note down all the points. Yeah, the tools he used were of the material he used was stones, then bones and wood. How they were? See, I'll draw and show the tools they were using. See, they used to use some sharp like these tools to hunt, to kill the animals. Then somewhere like this, and some after that slowly he started making handles of the tools, like this was of stone like axis like they used to make, and then bones also they used to make to what you call to tear the flesh of the animals, and handles, this was as a handle, and this was made up of wood. Okay, this was of wood, and this one was stone or bone. Okay, like this he started making tools. These are the tools of yeah. This one were the tools. Like this he used to make the tools and used to kill the animals. And next what happens? Where do we find this prehistoric like what are the evidences from how we can tell that these tools and all were used? So these tools were found on the banks of lakes and rivers. They were found on the banks of lakes and rivers. Okay, they were found. And which are the places from where we got to these tools and what he was using? All this was found. The places from where the archaeologists found were that is Bhimbetka, then Hunasagi, and Kurnool. It is in Andhra Pradesh. So these were the places from where we found the evidences, the tools and all were found, used by this prehistoric period people. That is, you are seeing it is around 12,000 years back what they were using, were dug out by our archaeologists, and it is known to be of that time. So these are the evidence. These all tools and all were found. And next, what happened? Slowly after this one, he invented fire by, 2 stones, all that you might have learnt in your lower classes. Like, so he took 2 stones and started rubbing it from where fire broke out. So in this way, fire was invented, and these ashes, okay, the invention of fire. So next is invention of fire. So slowly what happened after the invention of fire, these ashes were found in ash was found in Kurnool. Again it was in Kurnool. And next we find the drawings which were done by this drawn by this early people. We are finding the drawings also, and still they are in the caves. Okay, they are found in the caves. Something they felt about the nature. Some flower they drew like this. Okay, and man they as if he is running. Something like this. Okay, they were found in the caves, and this still that is there. That whole evidence is there. Their drawings are still there in the caves, and these caves were found in Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Okay, next we come to how the evolution of life started of the prehistoric man. What made the environment which made the prehistoric man to live in one place and start agriculture and all this. So this evolution of life of the prehistoric man, how he started living and growing the plants and eating only few animals, dairying and hunting started. Okay, that is evolution of life. Okay, and now the changing of environment which made man to grow certain plants and dairying and hunting and dairying and agriculture started. So changing environment that made so what and all he observed. So here what happened, this 12 million years ago, after that we are taking this 12,000 years of the latest one. When we are taking of the old Stone Age, that is very early, in 12 million years, out of the ending 12,000 years what we are taking, from that study, if you are seeing, what made the man to eat plants and certain animals and taking out their flesh and milk, dairying, which is called milk, and also animal husbandry. What and all he started, that is growing agriculture, eating plants, eating certain plants, and then dairying, then animal husbandry started by him. How? So how this started? Animal husbandry means rearing animals and using them for milk and flesh. So what happens? He was observing the nature. So suddenly what happened in this 12,000 years in that time, what happened? Suddenly the environment of the earth changed. That is, temperature started increasing. When the temperature increased, what happened? many grasslands, like tall grasslands started growing. And in that tall grasses, what happened? Certain grains sprouted out. And these grains were eaten, and this grass, certain type of grasses and these grains were eaten by few animals like deers, goats, cows and all. They were eating. So he started observing these animals. Even he started using them. These grains were used by him for as a food. So these grasses like you see rice, bajra, wheat and all, he started consuming it. Okay, consume means having it. And next he started only grazing only these animals, like he picked out deer, elks, goats and cows and all. He started selecting them and growing them. So in this way, slowly his dairying and animal husbandry started. Now we come how the archaeologists have divided this prehistoric period. So prehistoric period, yeah, prehistoric period we have taken this 12 million years ago, this was started. But next 12,000 years is known as Old Stone Age. What is that one known as? Old Stone Age. Okay. And again this Old Stone Age is divided into three. This is 12,000 years. For these 12,000 years, it is divided into three. Early Stone Age. Next, it is Middle Stone Age. And this one, Late Stone and New Stone Age. Okay, this is for 12,000 years. In this way, again, they had divided this 12,000 years into early Stone Age, middle Stone Age and new Stone Age. Again, for next 10,000 years, okay, after these 12,000 years, again for a gap of, after 12,000 years, again for a gap of 10,000 years, that is middle Middle Stone Age, and next is New Stone Age started. And next, for this is a gap of 10,000 years, and again this is for 10,000 years, and this is New Stone Age. Okay, so how the tools were used? In the Old Stone Age, he used very delicate weapons, which were, the shafts were not so much sharp and all, they were all blunt. Okay, the tools were blunt. Okay, like this they were using, and this was wrong. Next, he started in the Middle Stone Age. His tools were of like made very sharp edges he was using, and sharp. He was using, the tools were very sharp. The edges and all became very sharp. And seeing these tools, we are dividing. Then in the later New Stone Age, he started using bones, sharp edges, using the handles like axes, axe in the form of axe, and he started using animal bones, and also he used what you call like growing some, only he was eating only the plants, not plants as well as animals. He started animal husbandry and other thing in the New Stone Age, and he used tools like which had handles. access, and that time I showed you, I drew and show you. So such kind of tools were used by him. So children, now you copy down few questions which will be home assignment for this one. Home assignment questions you copy down. The first question, this is home assignment number 2. With this your unit 2 also ends up, and now for unit 2 I am giving a home assignment. So first assignment was I gave you some 15 questions. So those question answers was assignment number 1. So these marks also will be considered for your, when you come to school and you have to show all these assignments, so that will put into your activity marks and all. So next, the first question is, which are the geographical features of, what are the, name the geographical features of India. Then next question, name 2 passes of Himalayan mountain. Then next, what is prehistoric period? Next question is, name the places. Name the places where tools used by early human beings in India. So Bhimbetka, Hunsagi and Kurnool. So these are the 4 questions which I have given. So you have to write this assignment, children. That particular day, that day itself you have to finish, and you need not waste your time and all. You finish, learn it, and then you go through the points and all, you learn it, then you write these assignments and keep it ready. Okay, don't get confusion after you, if you are skipping your home assignments and all, then it will be confusion for you for later on, when we will consider all those assignments for activity, CCE marks and all. So okay, so with this I end up my class, children. Unit 2 also history is over. So next I'll jump on to political science in the next class. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.